Facebook land. Katrina Garcia with KG Website Designs here. And I have a quick question to ask. How organized are you? I mean, how organized is your day? How organized is your life? How organized is your business? The reason why I ask this is because I was looking back on how I used to run my business. And I remember long ago that anytime somebody called to meet with me, it was, can we meet over coffee? And I would be there for 45 minutes. It would take me time to get there, time to get back. I'd be there for 45 minutes. And then I'd get home and realize that I hadn't got anything done. Absolutely nothing done. And then I'd feel like I was running around in circles trying to catch up and so on and so forth. And then I remember I was going to network after network after network after network, and this networking group and that networking group and so on and so forth. And I felt like, once again, I was running in circles. Until one day I decided I can't work this way anymore. It's just not working. I'm not getting anything done. So I gave my days a purpose. And when I say gave my days a purpose, I looked at the things, thanks to various different coaching and training, I looked at the things that were money makers for me, things that were wasting my time and things that were making me money. And based on that, I sat down and I did a list of all the networking events that I had gone to. And yes, I'd made connections, but had I really gotten anything out of it? And how long, of course, with any networking, you have to go for a little while to really get to know people because it's all about relationships. However, there are times when after a while you've been going and going and going and then nothing comes of that. There's no fruition that comes forward. So then you have to start to look at it and decide, is this really what I need to be doing for my business? Is this the best time spent? So I started looking at those and I started chunking down the ones that weren't working and get rid of them. And I only went to those that were working. And then I started looking at my day and realizing that I was going to this meeting and that meeting, and decided I would start to do, instead of face-to-face, I would start to do Zoom calls, because 9 times out of 10, I would find that no matter if you sat down and met with them and so forth, then you'd call them back, and sometimes, well, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, but you still spent all that time. So I tried to work my days much more sufficient and efficient, I should say, in the respect that the things I was doing, I was getting more done. So now my days are filled with money-making activity. That means client projects that are paying me right now, getting more clients. And I have days that I've also scheduled out on my calendar that I hang on to, which are Fridays that we work on the business, where we do social media and so on and so forth, and we get those things done. And then the rest of the time we work on client projects. But we time those things out so that the day goes by much more efficiently and I get a lot more done. So when I look back at what I was doing and what I'm doing now, I am working so much smarter. I'm not working in circles anymore. I'm getting things accomplished, and I'm done with my day feeling like I got this done, this done, this done, this done. And I get it that you keep adding things to your to-do list, but what I've learned is chunking it down into 3s. The top 3 things you have to get done. Once you're done with those, then you go to the next top 3, and so on and so forth. And I found my list was getting down a lot faster when I did that and I concentrated on those top things. And those are the top 3 things that make me money. So when I sat down and I reorganized things and redid things, I work much smarter as a businesswoman. So I guess the question I'm asking you is, how smart are you working? Do you feel like each day you feel like you're working your butt off, but you've got nothing done? Or do you feel like you've gone through the day and you've gotten so much done, you've so much accomplished, you've checked this off and checked that off, and you feel elated because you got through your list? Granted, I know you're not going to get through all the things on your list, but if you manage your days properly, and you look at the things that are money makers and you just chunk it down to the top 3 things and then work your way down on that list, trust me, you'll get a lot more done and be a lot more organized. So this is my tip for today, is asking yourself, how organized are you really? And how much work are you actually getting accomplished? If you're not getting much accomplished, maybe you need to look at how you're doing things. Hopefully you found this tip helpful. Like with anything, if you need any help with your website needs, membership sites, builds, software, all whatever the case may be, give us a call at KG Website Designs. We hope this tip was helpful for you.